Welcome. Congratulations on your purchase of this fine product. Before we proceed with all the fun, I've been asked to read this brief disclaimer. The following segments are for entertainment purposes only. No celebrities were literally pooped on during production, with the exception of Pauly Shore. I mean, come on, you can't blame me. The guy's a walking wee-wee pad. In addition, no animals were harmed. Quite the contrary, if you get my drift. They don't call my unit the Pink Storm for nothing. Okay, one animal was harmed, a schnauzer, but she liked it rough. It's a German thing. Okay, sit back and enjoy. And by the way, you may notice that I look a little different on some of the older clips. Well, I'm not going to lie. I've had a little work done. That's right. The same guy that did Melanie Griffith's lips did my nutsack. Enjoy.
Folks, as you probably all know, you read about it in the paper, it's a pretty famous event. The annual Westminster Dog Show came to town last week, and it is the world's greatest dog showcase. So we, late night, we naturally wanted to cover this event.
Right.
We thought we got to send somebody over there and cover this event. And we started thinking, who better to send as correspondent than a very talented dog that we first discovered at Westminster? That's right. Remember about a couple years ago we found him?
Absolutely. How could I forget?
Folks, he's an insult comic whose humor has swept the nation. So let's enjoy this report at Westminster, filed by Triumph, the insult comic dog.
The triumph and majesty that is Westminster. Every dog is here, yes. Every slutty animal that ever humped its way to the top is represented at Westminster. It's truly the granddaddy of all dog shows. For me to poop on. Yes, it's not about talent here at Westminster. It's all who you hump. And here at Westminster, all the dogs have humped their way to the top. You're in my shot. You're in. Lady, please. Could you move your fat... God. Next time, move your fat ass. Sit down. Are we rolling? Okay. It's all about, they've all humped their way to the top, these odds. They've humped their way to the top. And there's one man they've all had to hump. That guy over there. His name is Joe Westminster. A wild man whose cool demeanor and pull up his ass belies his intense deviant masculinity.
Here's last year's winner of the West Highland White Terrier competition. I stooped her. I remember this area very well, let's put it that way. This is the English Toy Spaniel winner from last year. I banged her. It was good. Well, she liked to pee on me. It was quite unusual, but you know what? A gentleman doesn't tell tales out of school. But she peed on me. She enjoyed it. This is last year's champion Maltese. Few dog enthusiasts know about it, but Malteses are the horniest bitches in all of dogland. Believe me. Tickle me silly? She tickled me silly, my friend. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What are you doing after the show?
None of your business.
Oh, yes, it is. I remember you, you filthy little whore. I ripped that bow off her forehead once. She enjoyed it. She likes it hard. This is last year's toy group champ. It's a Japanese chin. Me so horny. Get it? Japan, you know, the war. Whatever. Look, I've got a son here. Would you mind why can't he be in the show? He's much more talented than the so-called blue-blooded dogs. Take a look.
This, Father?
Go for it.
Father, am I doing well?
Faster!
I'm trying,
This
Father.
isn't-
Faster!
I can't go
May
much
I
faster.
speak now?
Yes.
This is not a show for trick dogs. This is a show
for dogs of good parentage that can become good parents.
I want to go to college.
Maybe it's a trick show for wastes of space. That's what you are.
You suck, German Shepherd! Pekingese! You suck! My son could kick your ass! Who did you hump to get in here? Right now, a short-haired pointer is running around like an idiot.
Hey, you're in my shop. Oh, yeah.
Finally, some excitement in here.
Everybody in this arena wants to run onto the floor and smell that poop. This is Champion Cahoots, last year's winner in the category of beagle not exceeding 13 inches. Don't worry, bud. You don't exceed 13 inches. I do.
All right, this is Josephine here. She's a bearded collie, kind of like a real collie, you know, just like Lassie, who, by the way, is queer. Anyway, I assume this is not a boy, it's a girl, yes?
Oh, yes, it's a bitch.
A bitch. I know I'm a dog, but I never get tired of it. You're a bitch.
All right, I'm here with Siegfried, a dachshund, the only dog that's actually shaped like poop. And she is a
Old English sheepdog,
sheepdog, yes, like the Shaggy DA,
right?
who, by the way, is queer. He is.
May I demonstrate how these animals are judged?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Lovely bouquet. Oh, come on, baby. Here we go. All right. All right. You know you want it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, good. All right. Okay, here's where I make my move. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. No, everything's fine. Got it. Okay.
Westminster City. No, they can't throw us out.
Why?
That's bullshit. No, you keep the camera rolling. Look, Chubby, don't mess with me. I know Conan O'Brien. He could have all of you killed. Damn it, Conan O'Brien's the biggest entertainer in the world. For me to poop on!
Thank you, Triumph. That was helpful. I'm a sensitive person, and I can tell Americans are at the end of their rope. They are just frazzled right now. We are stressed out, and there is no end in sight. So we here at Late Night, we thought America needs a break. America needs to have some fun and take their mind off what's been going on the last 48 hours. That's why tonight we're featuring one of the country's biggest entertainers. No, I'm not talking about Adam Sandler. I'm talking, of course, about our good friend, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. This is a big entertainer. That's right. Let me tell you how big. Let me tell you how big Triumph has become. This week, he's appearing not once but twice on the popular television show Hollywood Squares. I'm not kidding. That's right. Triumph is going to be on Hollywood Squares. We were so excited about his appearance, we asked if we could send a camera crew to just capture the magic. Because how often does something like this happen? So, folks, sit back, take your mind off all the troubles going on in the country, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy Triumph's visit to the Hollywood Squares.
This week, Kathy Lee Gifford. Today's Al Roker. The Sopranos, Tony Sirico and Vincent Pastore. From Conan O'Brien, Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog, as New York welcomes Hollywood Squares.
Just think, me, Triumph, on the Hollywood Squares. It's always been a dream of mine to be on Hollywood Squares. But then again, I eat my own poop. Yes, Hollywood Squares. I can feel the spirit of Paul Lynde. He's pulling on my pink thing. Okay, I'm here with the best in show, as I call him. What breed are you, man?
Ill breed.
Seriously?
None.
I haven't seen fur like that since I sniffed a Yorkie's butt. Okay, I'm here with Al Roker. Hey, Al.
Yes.
Are you sitting above me, man?
Yes, I am.
Oh, God. Tell my wife I loved her.
That's right. I'll squish you like a bug.
He's not kidding, man.
That's right.
This guy's taking poops bigger than me.
That's right. Now what?
Oh, yes.
Who's for lunch?
Caroline Ray.
Whoopi Goldberg.
This is bull, man. I haven't said a thing yet.
You nervous, Triumph?
I'm going to kick your ass.
Triumph, the insult comic dog for the win.
From late night with Conan O'Brien. We know you're very concerned with personal grooming.
I nick myself from time to time.
Yes. You did. Does Dog Fancy magazine say that you should shave a dog's coat in the summer to keep it cool, Triumph?
Listen, I do not believe in dogs being shaved. Now, shaving a pussy cat, on the other hand. A pussy cat! I shaved a pussy cat. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, bad dog! Hey, Roger! Bad dog! Bad dog! Bad dog! I'm shaving a pussy cat. Bad dog. By the way, thanks for seating me next to Roker. It's the first time no one's going to blame me for farting. Bring it on, baby! Bring it on, man! Gilbert, how are you today?
It's very exciting.
Yes.
Very
Gilbert,
exciting.
Gilbert, what the hell is...
Start humping my leg.
You call this a career, man? You call this a career? What happened to you, man?
Nothing. It's over.
If you were a dog, they would have put you down 10 years ago.
Oh, they would have put me to sleep.
Gilbert Gottfried.
I've already been fixed.
Thank goodness. Not an attractive man. When he goes to the park, dogs sniff his face. His face.
2,
3,
4.
Is this on?
Yes.
I'm here with the two soprano guys, Big Pussy, Polly Walnuts. Pussy, that's mine. Give me that thing.
Triumph.
All right. Listen to me. The Sopranos is the best, as everyone knows, show on television, yes? For me to poop on.
Open your mouth, Triumph.
What? Oh, tough guy. You don't scare me, man. The vet already chopped my nuts off.
Yeah,
What are you going to do? Hey, Big Pussy, let me
Whack
tell
me,
you
he'll whack
something.
you, too.
I'm not impressed, you know. You want to know about Big Have sex with the Chihuahua after she gives birth to 9 kids. That's what we're talking about, okay? Okay, I'm not allowed to talk to Kathy Lee, but I have some jokes. Hey, Kathy Lee, I like your singing. I haven't heard notes like that since my mother was hit by a car.
Triumph, the insult comic dog.
You look nervous when you said that.
I'm the blocking one. Hey, man.
You ready?
Hey, Bergeron.
What, Triumph?
Thank you so much for letting me sit next to the beautiful Kathy Lee.
My pleasure.
Hey, Kathy Lee.
What?
You know, Regis and I have a lot in common. We both broke up with our beaches this year. I love it. I kid. I love it. You're only encouraging me, baby.
Which breed of dog is the heaviest, Triumph?
Breed of dog is the heaviest, yes. That's the Lhasa Oprah. I'm pretty sure it's either that or the Roker Spaniel. There's a doggy. There's a doggy. There's a doggy. You make me sick. I hump you so hard you'll get a compound fracture, bitch. Wait a minute. Your hair is scaring me. It looks like Chinese food.
Now, doggy, let me give you something to talk about.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Anyone got a cigarette?
A little peanut butter would have helped.
Triumph, according to a poll, 38% of American pet owners admit to doing this while they're away from home. Doing what?
Doing the Macarena.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, Triumph.
Look, what was I going to do? I got bored. All they do is call on Whoopi all day long. But still, being on Hollywood Squares was a tremendous and exciting experience. For me to poop on!
Dead of Summer means heat. It also means a lot of big rock acts are on tour right now. That's a way a lot of people keep cool. They go out at night and they see these big rock and roll arena shows. Well, our old friend Triumph, the insult comic dog, who's been a good friend of ours for a long time, he said, he told us he'd like to check out the hottest act that is playing in our area. And no, I'm not talking about Madonna. I'm talking, of course, about Bon Jovi. Yeah. Oh, my God. All right, well, anyway, Triumph said he wanted to go and check out Bon Jovi and the Bon Jovi show. So he went, he brought a camera crew. Here's what happened.
The electricity here in the New Jersey air is almost as powerful as the other smells, as Bon Jovi returns to its home state, much like poop returning up into the butthole. Tonight, this New Jersey stadium will be filled by 80,000 people with 200 steady jobs, as Bon Jovi renders its rare brand of magic. Yes, you moron! To get an idea of the Bon Jovi sound, try to imagine Bruce Springsteen coming out of my ass. Bon Jovi! How much did you pay to see the show tonight?
$40.
$40? Wouldn't it have been better to wait till next year when they're playing at Six Flags?
It would, but I'm from New Jersey. It's my life. It's going to be okay. This is
I'm a moron, and my name is this guy. I have a beard, and let me tell you something. I am one stupid son of a bitch. I am a stupid son of a bitch too. I am as dumb as the next guy. And don't forget me. Don't forget me. I am also a We're here at the press junket where the press gets to ask questions of Bon Jovi. Quite a turnout, as you can see. Everyone is here. People have come from as far as exit 12. Are you all the original band members, or is it like Lassie, where they just replace you with identical jackasses? Now look at this, look at this. This is for real. They're such big fans, they put my face, my likeness on their pass. That's right. I'll sue your frigging asses! You think I'm screwing around? No. Ask the sock puppet, man. Ask the frigging sock puppet, you'll see. What's my name? What's my name? Let's go down memory lane. There's your first album, and there's John on the cover. Yeah. Look at you. That's right before Eddie Murphy drove by and picked you up. Now let's talk about some of these songs, these sort of queer messages, okay? Look at this. Here's the lyric sheet. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride.
Okay, so Richie works out the rhymes while you oil his butt?
Richie Sambuca. You're married to Heather Locklear, yes? He stoops Heather Locklear. I'm a fan. Can I get personal for a second?
Sure, go ahead.
Is she blonde down there? Down by the doggy door? Oh, yes. This is a man. He's been everywhere, man. This guy went out with Cher back when she was only in her 60s. So you're acting now, you're in a vampire movie, yes?
Yes.
That's good. Finally, a role that requires you to suck. He's a great actor. Come on. For me to go down.
I'm here with the real heterosexuals, the roadies, right? So, the Bon Jovi World Tour, yes? Yes. And then what? Then it's back to being Carly's, yes? Now what the hell is this?
The bass amp.
You're going to amplify this crap?
All right, guys, show me something interesting here. Oh, look at this. The set list for tonight. Those returned since 1989. Awesome. Enough of this crap. Where's the real action here, eh?
It's on the bus, baby.
On the bus. Oh, the bus. I like the sound of that. All right.
Come on in, Troy.
Let's see what we got here. How you guys doing? Hey. Oh, look at this. All right. What you guys got there? What you guys got there? Yeah. Don't give me that. Don't worry. I know what's going on here. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's totally cool. Don't worry about me. I wasn't born yesterday. I brought my own. Oh, yes. Let's kiss this guy. I was thinking, guys, man, what if your tail chased you? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Or what if my pink thing licked me, man? You know what I'm saying right there?
Max Weinberg is number one!
Max Weinberg's a He spends 3 hours on his hair. You don't want to know him. I'm here with Mr. McGrath, the lead singer of Sugar Ray, which was the opening act for Bon Jovi. Technically, that means that you're considered not as good as Bon Jovi.
Well, we're not as
What
good
does
as Bon
that feel
Jovi.
like?
What part of 90 million records composed to 6 million records don't you
Oh,
understand?
give me a
little
break,
doggy?
man. You know, I'm talking about now. Their career is colder than an Iditarod Husky's nutsack. And here with Heather Locklear, who's been kind enough to answer a few questions. Well, I hope a couple of questions. Okay, in the 80s, did Richie feather his pubes? I don't know. Somehow I don't feel like I fit in. I'll be right back. Bon Jovi rock! And Bon Jovi rock! Oh yes! Bon Jovi rock! They don't suck! They don't suck at all! On the contrary, they're the opposite of They're actually quite listenable! Woo! My name of the short pain, too now too late. Now the bitch has a litter of hate. Running out right off my plate. Why the hell didn't I just masturbate? Oh, I'm a loaded gun. Begging Sambuca. Here comes Bon Jovi, the book makes me gone. Look at you guys, have you no shame? You give poop and bad name. We're back in the bus from when you came. You give poop and bad name. Bon Jovi rocks!
You know, this year we decided to send Triumph again. Because who better to judge these dogs, in my opinion? But to avoid any problems with the authorities, Triumph took some precautions. this year. And here now is his report.
Hello and welcome to Westminster. I'm Ed Bradley for 60 Minutes on the CBS, where we're finding out the story of the real Westminster. In front of the scenes, all pomp and pageantry, but behind the cameras, a haven for humping, butt sniffing, and nutsack snatching. Yes, tonight on the 60 Minutes, Westminster, pageant or poon house? We'll find out what happened to the greatest dog show in the world. For me to poop on? Hello, Ed Bradley, CBS News. What is the name of your dog and the breed?
Her name is Lottie Da, and she's a Papillon.
Yes, a Papillon. And how many dogs has she banged this week?
None.
All right, seriously, this is 60 Minutes.
No, she...
Look at her. She's had more bones buried in her than my backyard. Can I talk to the Papillon? Can I please just talk to the Papillon?
Okay, you
Let's
can talk
go in
to
here
her.
and talk. Hello, bitch. What's this one's, what's the bitch's name and breed?
Bichon Frise.
Yes, and you're her owner or pimp, yeah?
Owner.
Yes. I'd like to examine her if I might.
Okay.
Okay. You know, at Westminster, they have to be representative of their breed. So the most important thing to do is to count the boobs. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. All 8 are there. One's a little bit off center. Row 2, boob 3. All right, let's continue the examination now. What's the matter? I'm Ed Bradley. I'm here with Cheney, a Pomeranian. Tell me, how can something so tiny and delicate be such a filthy and brutal whore? There you go. What's the matter? You afraid you can't handle me? Here, you can practice on this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She can't handle it, baby. Oh, yes. Okay. To be continued. You're telling 60 Minutes this one isn't a filthy whore? You're kidding me, man. Come on. Come around this way. Look at this. It's all right here. You won't need a map, folks. Yes? Oh, my God. This one winks at you coming and going. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to oil you down, bitch. That's what I'm going to do to you. Oil you down. It's 60 Minutes. We're conducting an investigation, okay? Yo! Oh, my God. Hygiene is important, baby. Now I know why she won. What a whore. Are you kidding me? She's looser than my stool after an oatmeal cookie. Hello, this is Barbara Walters here, talking about the other side of Westminster. Yes, a side of rampant, flamboyant homosexuality. Barbara Walters here. To what do you attribute the prevalence of so many queer dogs in the show?
Well, just because they're all well-groomed and have pretty hair, doesn't make them
Oh, please,
weird.
right. He's not queer. Look at him. He's about to start barking show tunes. He's well trained, though, yes?
Yes.
Yes. He's trained to sit up and beg, but only for gay sex. Didn't I see you go into a men's room with a teenage Bichon? Let's go out of here and go antiquing, huh, buddy? Listen, buddy, this is a dog show. Figure skating is next week.
Hey, cool it with the nuts already. Oh, now you're mad again? Oh, here we go. Screw you, Westminster, you tight asses. Try and catch me. Catch me if you can, baby.
It's okay.
Yes. Who's your daddy, bitch? I'll get you next. You're next. Hey, what's the problem?
I think he did a very nice job myself. Very professional this year.
Got a feel for the place.
Yes, you did. Good job. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, Jane Seymour is going to be with us. Take it away, Triumph.
Much more than this, I hunt them my way. This isn't I'm on you, but then screw you. I'll bang you, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars. We got to talk about this. Star Wars Attack of the Clones opened yesterday. People are saying this may very well smash box office records by the end of this weekend. It could be the biggest movie opening of all time. The anticipation for this new Star Wars movie has been intense. And you probably read about this. It's been in all the papers. Fans lined up weeks in advance to wait for the opening. These are very devoted people. They camped out, they waited. So earlier this week, before the movie opened, we thought it would be a good idea to send a responsible correspondent to check out the scene and see what's going on. We want to know what's happening. It's just good. We bring you the news. So we sent Triumph, the insult comic dog. We sent Triumph, I'm going to start wearing bow ties for when this happens. We sent Triumph, the insult comic dog, to the Ziegfeld Theater right here in New York City, and we had him check out the line of die-hard Star Wars fans. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is his report.
Yes, it's premiere night here for Attack of the Clones, but outside the Ziegfeld Theater is the real show, Return of the Dorks. Thousands of 35-year-old men waiting days, even months, for just a taste of George Lucas's table scraps. Lonely men who have never had sex, not even with a Catholic priest.
And here with, all right, you're dressed as a huge nerd, yes?
Yes.
No, what, seriously, you're supposed to be...
I'm supposed to be a Jedi.
You're a Jedi Knight, yes. And what are the principles of a Jedi Knight? To
always defend truth and justice throughout the galaxy.
And to eat a lot of peanut M&Ms throughout the galaxy. You know what's good about this costume, folks? Take a look. He has the ability, he can crap his pants and no one will notice.
Everyone is engaging in rousing games of Star Wars Stratego. This is Risk. Very exciting. This game is normally played indoors by 12-year-olds. This is a nice break for you. You're getting away from the drudgery of your normal, mundane life, spent playing Stratego at home.
Unbelievable. Look, among the nerds, I found an actual girl here. Look at this. Not too shabby around here, huh, honey? The male-female ratio, yeah? I mean, you've got your veritable pick of the litter. You can choose from all kinds of guys who have no idea how to please you. She said pretty much, yeah. Who's going to stand up to this challenge? I will. Yeah, you're going to stand up to this? Yeah, right, and I'm stooping Lassie. It's a big commitment, all these guys standing in line here all this time waiting for the show. How do you explain this to your imaginary girlfriend? Look at this one. Oh my God. You look like some kind of super nerd. You know? That was built, it looks like you were built in a laboratory out of parts from lesser nerds. You know, like he's a bionic nerd, if you will. Jedi Obi wanna whack off right now.
I don't deal with lesser life forms.
You don't deal with lesser life forms? You must be a lonely guy. I kid. Look at you. How are you, cutie? What parent forced you to do this? Right over here. Sweetie.
I'm Princess Twi'lek.
That's adorable. That's really very, very cute. I'll be right over here. It's very, very cute. For me to poopa. So what's going on here? You've got a little future nerd in here?
Yes, future nerd, future Jedi.
When is he due?
June 27th, 6 weeks.
Wow. That's the last time you'll ever see female genitalia. Who's feeding your pet snake and or tarantula?
I would be remiss if I didn't come out here and find out what you Jedi were up to. I need not ask, of course, so.
Look at this. Look at this. It's a geek from another dimension.
Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings?
Come here. I am Black Wolf the Dragon Master, New York's unofficial wizard, and don't you forget it.
All right. And don't you forget to finish your fillet of fish.
Oh, quiet.
Dragon Master.
Oh, quiet.
Burger King, where all Dragon Masters eat. So you're here just to pay your respects to the Jedi?
Hello. You are one uninformed hound, you know that?
It's called reality, my friend. What's going on? Apparently, the nerds are looking for a Jedi to challenge the nerd from Lord of the Rings. Whichever one of you wins is the Uber dork.
Not even lucky your superiors at late night even decided to let you out today.
Seriously?
Yes.
Have you ever talked to a woman without having to give your credit card number?
You know what? Take this. Fresh hound.
Quite an imagination, yes. Do you think the whole plot of this movie is a little far-fetched? What do you guys think?
Of course not. And we're not allowed to talk about spoilers here.
I've got some spoilers. Who wants to hear a spoiler? Here's a spoiler. You will die alone. This is a Darth Vader impersonation from The Empire Strikes Back. Hit it.
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Captain Piet. Yes, my lord. Make ready the fleet and deploy it out so that nothing gets off the system.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Exactly like it, but
Bye.
you're not breathing heavily.
No.
Imagine you've just run 10 feet and you're out of breath. Very exciting. Darth Vader himself is here. All the other nerds tremble in his presence.
What are you supposed to be?
I am Triumph! Oh, scary nerd!
This would be my chest box that helps me to breathe.
So this is to help you breathe, yes?
Yes.
And which of these buttons calls your parents to pick you up? What are you supposed to be?
I am a stormtrooper.
You are a huge nerd.
You are a hot dog.
Do stormtroopers talk like 60s robots? No idea. I am a stormtrooper. I was built by Felix the Cat.
You know something? You would look really good with some sauerkraut and some mustard.
What, are you a Korean guy under there? What do we got under here? Reveal yourself! Reveal yourself!
Hi, I'm Colonel Sanders.
Okay, put it back up! Put it back up! Oh my God, that was a close one.
We are witnessing an actual Star Wars nerd wedding. Truly beautiful.
Can I ask a question about the couple? Where are they spending their honeymoon? Which arcade?
You may now kiss your bride-to-be.
The groom has kissed the bride after years of practicing on his sister and an Ewok doll. And now the nerds are congregating for the ceremonial banging of the plastic toys. This is what a nerd circle jerk looks like.
I'm your father! Okay, you guys ready for some trivia? Here's the first question. What substance was Han Solo frozen in?
Carbonite.
What?
Carbonite.
No, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. The correct answer is who gives a This is a very exciting ritual. They play the previous crappy movie while the nerds act out scenes from it. Let's enjoy.
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be the city is where.
All right, now they're asking to be moved. Let's go put this back up. Look who's here, guys! Look who's here! Dear friends, our work here is over. We have enjoyed our stay, but the forces of reality and the demands of a normal sex life compel us to depart. May the force be with you. For me, to Popa.
I want to talk, I mentioned it over there, the MTV Video Music Awards. I want to talk about what happened between Triumph, the insult comic dog, and rapper Eminem, all right? Because a whole lot of ugliness went down, and we've had nothing, and now it's like in the national press. I think it was in Newsweek today, and people were talking about it. So I thought we have to, I mentioned this last night, but basically what happened is we were asked by MTV, could you send Triumph, the insult comic dog, over to the Video Music Awards and have him be part of the show? And we were like, yeah, sure, that'll be fun. We did it last year, and he talked to J-Lo in the audience. It was a big hit. So we sent him over there, and he talks to Moby for a little bit and gets a couple of laughs, and it's all fine. Then he sees Eminem, and so the puppet starts moving towards Eminem. Eminem freaks out, because I guess he can handle anything but a puppet coming at him. That's something he's not prepared for. He'll throw down with anybody out there, but when a puppet's coming his way, he freaks out. So he shoved the puppet out of the way, and then his posse, his bodyguards, surrounded the puppet and shoved it, and it got really ugly. And we thought, well, this is cool and great and neat and compelling. This will be great. And MTV panicked and cut away from it really fast. It was like, hey, Christina Aguilera, and they cut away and just cued Christina Aguilera to come out in some hoe outfit. And I'm serious. I don't know if you saw what she was wearing. They literally said, cue Christina in the hoe outfit. So she comes out, and they cut away, and then if you're watching the live show, you saw the cool, weird, crazy ugliness. Subsequently, MTV has cut it out of the show. So you see Triumph talking to Moby for a little bit, and then they just show, like, a scene from I Dream of Jeannie or something, and then they go to Christina Aguilera, and it's all crazy. So anyway, people have been saying, what the hell happened? Tonight, we're going to set the record straight, all right? Now, before we get to the ugliness of the evening, the altercation between Eminem and Triumph, things were going pretty well. The evening started out very smoothly. We sent Triumph to the red carpet to talk to some of the stars who were there. And he's such a good interviewer, Triumph. They were delightful, wonderful interviews where he explored what they're thinking and what's going on. It was really beautiful. It should be re-aired on Lifetime television at some point. Here's Triumph at the red carpet talking to all the big stars.
Pink! Oh my God, look at you. Good luck against Hulk Hogan. Look, it's the frigging Olsen twins. Come here, girls. You know in dog years you guys are legal. Everyone, I'm told this is Busta Rhymes. Either that or Whoopi Goldberg got a sex change.
You're in the
original reality show.
right. You're in the real world, right?
What a friggin' cool! I've seen bigger stars the time I accidentally sat on my nuts.
Darius Rucker, how you doing?
What's the deal? What happened? You're on your own here? What? You got the solo?
Yeah, I'm not talking to anybody anymore.
So you're, instead of Hootie and the Blowfish, you just blow now? Come on. So you're the Strokes, yes?
Look how cute you are. You're like the monkeys with a drinking problem.
It's been so long.
Oh, yes!
Usher! Usher, come here. Don't ignore me. Usher, you're having a great career, but so was Seal for a while. And this year he is an usher. Christina Aguilera, a true superstar who's not afraid to dress like a desperate groupie.
Come on, baby. In sync. How about it, baby? Come on, a quick one.
Screw your publicist. Talk to me.
Come here, take a look. I put you in a video. I worked with you last year. Don't you remember? Look.
You and NSYNC.
I'm looking.
You recognize the ass? Ah, it's David Allen Greer. So tell us about your new sitcom that's going to be off the air in 2 months. Look at these, it's the Hives, everyone. They come from Sweden, where apparently body odor isn't a problem. Sammy Hagar, do you still can't drive 55?
Yes, see.
What about now that you're 65?
I'm happy to have you here, man. My fleas have been wanting to travel.
Wow, you said you know the steamy eyes.
Look at you. Look at you. How exciting. David Lee Roth. I've been looking for the valet parking attendant all night.
Justin! Yes, he remembers. Hey, Diddy, let me go to your crappy party. Come on, don't you remember that time in the limo? You stuffed a gun up my ass to hide it from the police. Oh boy, look at this. It's the American Idol ass. If you ask me, he's the weakest link chick in drag. Right, ass? Ass?
Wow, first time, and that wasn't right. It was a momentary lapse in professionalism. All right, well, okay, now we get to the ugly part. Later, it was time for Triumph to appear on the VMAs, all right? So he was paired with Moby, all right? And let's take a look, what happened, as well as the enormous rhubarb with Eminem that MTV is now terrified of showing. Trust me, you won't see this ugliness anywhere else. Take a look.
Hey, I'm here with Moby. I don't know, I came from Conan. I asked them to hook me up with a hot chick, Gwen Stefani, or the Olsen twins even, but they're like, no. R. Kelly may show up and want the Olsen twins. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, come on. So they give me this guy. No offense, man, but I wouldn't let you hump my leg. Poor Moby. I mean, how could Eminem call you a 36-year-old bald-headed All right, we'll get to you. Seriously, how could he call you a 36-year-old bald-headed guy? I mean, first of all, you're 35, aren't you? You're not 36. Eminem, come on. Let's talk to him. Buddy. What? All right, he had his TV time. Look at this. All right, I'll
Sit,
go back to
Triumph, and please welcome Christina Aguilera.
So it was a very disturbing, troubling moment for a lot of America. It's torn this nation apart. So anyway, what happened is Triumph was very angry. He's gathered himself together now. He went over to the press tent, where, as always, he conducted himself quite professionally. I thought, given the circumstances, he answered everybody's questions.
All right, well, you all saw what happened out there, and I just want to say to all my fans and friends and to my 213 illegitimate children that I'm fine for the most part. As you can see, I did sustain a neck injury, which had immediate ramifications. Right after the scuffle, Christina Aguilera came out on stage, and I was not able to lick myself, nor have I been able to lick myself since then.
How is Moby?
Yes. Moby is fine. I saw Moby licking himself to Christina, and also later on to Jimmy Fallon. All right, next question, please. Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
Boston Globe. Are you
Yes.
sorry
Boston is a wonderful town for me to poop on. Please, go ahead.
Did you set out to provoke Eminem?
Yes. No. I only wish that Eminem could relax and enjoy all he has. You know, he has a great, unique talent, and he has smooth white hair, just like a beagle's nutsack. It's quite beautiful. Eminem, really, honestly, the guy should lighten up a little. Seriously. I mean, my mom was a bitch too, but I don't go writing songs about it. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If Eminem were a dog, would you have him neutered?
You're an idiot. I don't know what he's talking about. Everyone, please, let's all try to be easy on Eminem. At the end of the day, he's just another white guy trying to make an honest living stealing black people's music. All right, thank you very much. You've been a fine crowd for me to put on.
Nice job there, Triumph. Thank you
very much.
We've done a lot of humor about Toronto and Ontario, but let's move things along here. There is one Canadian province that people here have some issues with, and vice versa, and that's Quebec. Okay? Let me explain. Quebec, they made French their first language. There's been talk for years of splitting off. There's animosity. We thought, let's investigate this and send a correspondent to Quebec City. And who better than Triumph, the insult comic dog. We sent him to Quebec City during the Winter Carnival, and it wasn't an easy assignment for Triumph. He had some difficulty. Take a look.
Bonjour, Québécois! Les Québécois! So you're French and Canadian, yes? You're obnoxious and dull.
Je sais pas quoi dire. Je parle pas français. Je parle pas anglais.
No, I saying you're French, you're obnoxious, and you no speak English. All right. No. Well, just sit there and take it. Quebec, yes. Huh? Quebec. You're from Quebec, yes?
Yeah.
French and Canadian, yeah. So that means you're obnoxious and dull. No? No. Nothing. Don't get. In here, out here, yes?
Yeah.
You don't get none. Quebec is a great, great place. Yeah. For me to poop on. No. Crap coming out of my butt. Quebec, yes? I can tell you're French. You know, you have that proud expression, that superior look, and I can smell your crotch from here. Hello? Cool freaks. Yes. Oh, bonjour. Bonjour. Comment ça va? You're from Québécois?
Oui.
Québécois. You're
Québécois.
Look at these two.
Oui. Oui.
The Canadian Mountie and the Canadian Mounteur. Oh, my God. What I'm saying, Mountie, Mounteur. No, speaking the English.
Est-ce que j'aime sa bouche? Est-ce que j'aime sa bouche?
I'm not George Bush.
Je n'aime.
What's with this country? I haven't seen so many Bush haters since Ricky Martin's Loft Party. Ricky Martin's queer. He's queer.
À Québec, tu parles pas français.
Oui, oui, français, français, français. Everything français, right?
You're in North America. Learn the language. Frenchy, French, le français. Sick of this, right? Sick of the French, yes? We're going to take back this country now.
It's Canada Say on Canada Bay, gonna post it at the store. And the blue berets make you shout hooray, stand beside terrific call. Keep it in the air, sing along and swear that Canada's here to stay. And the steam inside or in your bunny's mouth, gonna toss our cares away. Oh, Canada, grand in all the weather, we raise our flag, regale our land, the maple leaf forever.
Yes, that's very good. Yes. Oh. That's very good. Finally, good. Oh my God! What are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Ooh, baby. Good, good. I'll just need you for a couple of hours. Remember me? Remember me?
Souvenez-vous vous de
Yes.
moi?
Yeah.
Ah, OK.
Okay. So you're French and Canadian?
Alors,
Yes.
vous êtes francophone
So
et
that
canadien?
means you're dull and obnoxious. Yeah.
Alors, vous êtes imbécile et niaiseux en même temps. Oui. Oh, yes, I live in Quebec.
I live in Quebec. Good. It's very exciting here. It's kind of like the Bering Strait without the activity.
C'est impressionnant ici, hein? C'est comme le détroit de Bering sans l'activité, hein?
OK.
Okay, very good. Good answer. Tell me, does your national health care cover personality implants?
Your breath smells like my crap.
Ils ont été mélangés avec un peu de mal. Excusez-moi, hein? Excusez-moi.
He'll laugh at anything. He's a horny son of a bitch. Look at this. I thought Babar lived in Paris.
On croyait que Babar restait à Paris, demeurait à Paris. Non, c'est pas vrai.
Non, Babar est reconnu internationalement maintenant.
Ah,
Au
he's
grand
known-
étonnement de la population. Et
All
même
right,
celui de
okay.
Samantha
It
Fox.
was just a
He's
joke.
known worldwide.
Yes, yeah, okay. Good. Yes, you are.
Yes,
Are you a separatist?
Êtes-vous séparatiste?
Je crois pas.
Yeah, maybe you should try separating yourself from donuts first. Keep groping, you son of a bitch.
Et fouillez dans mon manteau, là, monsieur, hein?
Only one of us is getting warmer, and it's not me.
Il y a seulement un monsieur qui se réchauffe ici, dans la foule. Juste vous? C'est juste vous?
Your grip is harder than Michael Jackson in Disneyland.
Plus serré que Michael Jackson à Disneyland, hein?
Sorry, I need a translator. My French isn't too good.
Excusez-moi, j'ai besoin de quelqu'un pour traduire parce que mon français, c'est pas excellent. Hein?
You know, I only know the basic French expressions like I surrender. Get away from her.
Salut bonhomme, salut bonhomme, salut le bonhomme carnaval. Je vais tourner entre l'homme du travail. Salut bonhomme, salut bonhomme, salut bonhomme, et quoi notre viens bonhomme, vive bonhomme carnaval.
Ah, you speak English. What do you think of Toronto?
Great city.
It's okay. Just okay? It's no Quebec? It's no Quebecois?
No.
Are you separatist?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
You
of
want to
course.
separate?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh.
100%.
Separate. Well.
Yes.
Listen, listen closely. Hear that? It's the sound of nobody giving a.
Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, everybody! The 1997 International Dog Show is taking place this week right here in New York City, and this is a big thing. People love the dog show.
It's really cool. There's
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. No, it's just very nice that they're here, and actually we've been lucky enough to get some of these dogs to appear on our show this evening. And I have to tell you people something. I think these dogs get more and more talented each year. They really do. These dogs are amazing.
It's incredible. This is actually one of my favorite times of year.
Yeah. Now let's take a look at the winners in the sporting group. All right. Let's take a look at their little performance. Give them a hand right now.
Thank you very much.
Next up is the winner in the Terrier group. And ladies and gentlemen, he's just amazing. Take a look.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now we have the winner of the Hound group, and this is very exciting. This dog is an insult comic. That's right, he's an insult comic, very rare. Here we go.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. It's great to be here. Conan O'Brien, thank you for having me, Conan. The Conan O'Brien show, it's a great show for me to poop on. That's right, all right. Who do we have here, Conan? Who you got for guests? Siskel and Ebert, that's great. Doesn't everyone love Siskel and Ebert? They're terrific, oh yes. You know, some people have their favorite, Siskel, Ebert. I think they're both great. For me to poop on. All right, no, seriously, Ebert, you're terrific, Ebert. You look great. You lost a lot of weight, you know that? I tell you what, I still wouldn't hump your leg. That's right, okay, no, you're terrific, Ebert. I'd hump it, but I'd hump your leg, but I would pretend it was Jeffrey Lyon's leg. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's all right.
That's okay. Give him a hand, everybody.
You've been a great crowd.
No, it's great.
For me to poop on.
You can't do better than that.
You've been a great crowd for me to poop on.
What the hell was that? We saw a little more of that dog than we wanted to see. All right.
I mean, come on, folks. Come on, Tashi. Give me a break. That album you did, I mean, yeah, that's
That's a prize there, that album. I listened to it last night. I haven't had so much fun since the doctor chopped my nads off. I mean, Teshi, come on, look, I heard Teshi, yes, I know, it's on the New Age charts, I heard, yes, folks. On the New Age charts, Avalon was the #1 album. For me to go #2 on... Baywatch, I mean, come on, Baywatch. And how about Baywatch Nights? I mean, please. Yeah, that lasted about as long as it takes to bang a Yorkie. No, I kid Hasselhoff. I love the Baywatch, I love the fake boobs, everything. No, seriously, I dig the fake... Who doesn't like fake boobs here, eh? I dig the fake boobs. Get in here, baby, come on in, let's go. Very good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Fabio, oh yes, Fabio, that's unbelievable. Fabio's like the best looking, most masculine guy in the world. For me to poop on. I mean, come on, folks. I mean, Fabio, give me a break, Mr. Macho Man over here, you know? I mean, let me tell you, so what's with the hair, man, Fabio? Come on. What's with the hair? You look like an Afghan I humped last week.
I have no control. I have no control over him. Yeah.
Connor, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Throw him a bone.
Oh.
I'm not finished with you, man. No. Hold on. All right, no. But I kid Shatner, I really do. Shatner, I got to say, I like your acting, Kirk. That's what I really like. You know, his acting. Bone, Spock, we must make contact with the Klingon ruler. Bone, Spock. Yeah, yes. That's terrific acting. For me to poop on.
We got Tom Arnold here. Now, how about it? How about going after Tom Arnold?
I have a prepared statement. In light of the uneven work and checkered past of tonight's guest, I cannot in good conscience partake in my usual routine. To make fun of the likes of Tom Arnold, frankly, would be all too easy. It would be, in effect, like pooping on poop.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Triumph.
I mean, look, come on, Paulie, look at the guy. The guy's a walking wee-wee pad. I mean, come on, Jerry Springer, please. The guy with the too hot for TV poop. I mean, listen, I saw that video. It's the best of Jerry Springer. You with the best of video? That's like me bottling the steam off my poop. Look at you! Look at you, you are poop, Jerry! Jerry, I want to scoop you off the street with an inside-out baggie! Come over here!
It's just wrong.
Come closer! All right, I kid Jerry Springer. Really, I kid this Springer. Who am I to criticize anyway? You know, I like the white trash myself. I really do. Get on in here, baby. Oh, yes.
Hey, dude.
Well,
Hey, that's my baby's mama you're talking about.
Hey, she's mine now. Get the out of here, man.
Hey, she's my damn wife, mother.
No, she's not. Screw you, man.
Oh,
Go to hell. You.
That's enough. Seriously, man. What's with the 80s hair? Look at that thing. Look at that. What's with the 80s hairstyle, man? Look at this. You look like Denny Terrio stooped a chow chow. Get a lawyer and sue Supercuts. Got a few more here. All right. No, seriously. Who the hell do you think you are, man? You telling, listen to me. You telling, I don't understand the logic. Let me fix my arm here.
He has trouble with his arm sometimes.
Seriously, what's the logic here? You go on and you tell people that they have no talent? That's like poop telling vomit it stinks. I kid. You're a big star. You're like the star of American Idol. Seriously, they should rename it British Homo. You know what I love? I tell you, you know what I really love, though? For one, I really liked it when you paraded around nude. I did. Usually I have to eat grass when I want to puke. That's right. Deal with it, bitch. Oh, yes. No. I kid, Hatch. I kid the Richard Hatch. Anybody who does it doggy style is cool with me. You know what? And my favorite episode was the last episode. It was riveting, but I was a little surprised. I mean, Richard, I thought if anyone could hold on to a big stiff pole for 3 hours, I figured you'd be the guy. Am I right? Rickles over there, Mr. Big Shot Las Vegas, Mr. Humps the Showgirls, Mr. I opened for Sinatra. Oh, that must have been a real treat for the Sinatra fans, you know? Hey, folks, we've got some Alpo Supreme coming up for you, but first you've got to drink out of the toilet.
Adorable animal, adorable.
What the hell am I doing? I'm insulting a legend. Rickles is the king.
For you to poop on?
No! Shut up, you hockey puck! Not for me or anyone to poop on. Mr. Rickles, please, I apologize. They put me up to this. You're the king, not for anyone to... Mr. Rickles, this may be presumptuous on my part, but I would be so honored. May I sniff your butt? I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. I'm sorry. I am not worthy of you, Don Rickles. I am the dregs. You know what, everyone? You should poop on me. Yes, please, poop on me. Poop on me. Please, Rickles, I'm all ready for you. I'm all ready. I've got it all here. Please, poop on me.
I'll see you at the pond.
Please, Mr. Rickles. Please. Please. I beg of you. Poop on me. Please, poop on me.
That was Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog. Extremely important. Folks, tonight is a very pivotal moment in the lawsuit. And I don't know if you've heard about this lawsuit that's going on. The lawsuit involving our friend Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog. There he is right there. That's Triumph. He has a lot of admirers. And the person who's suing him, the Pets.com sock puppet. Oh, you shouldn't have booed him. This is a big story. This is true, first of all. We didn't make this up. This isn't a comedy bit or anything. This is really happening.
Right.
As you may already know, folks, Triumph, this all started when Triumph accused the sock puppet of ripping him off. Because Triumph's been around for, what, 3 years? Sock puppet shows up last summer, I think. And so Triumph said, hey, you ripped me off. That made the Pets.com people very angry, and they sued Triumph for defamation of their sock puppet. Well, can't make this stuff up. Anyway, the sock puppet, whose name is Crappy, by the way, is I think that's the name. Don't legally hold me to it. Anyway, Triumph is being sued by Crappy, and Triumph, because of this, has not been able to speak.
Right.
He's been silent about this since the suit was brought 10 days ago when we got the papers. But tonight, Triumph promises to break his silence. So let's go now to where Triumph is going to be holding his press conference live moments from now. It's taking place 8 feet away from where I am right now. And I could hit them with a golf ball. And basically, you see there is an Alan Dershowitz lookalike who's speaking now. He's defending Triumph. You see some of his supporters, and there's the masturbating bear lending his support. And like Elvis, he'll only be shot from the waist up tonight. But anyway, you see all his supporters there. While we're waiting for Triumph to show up, and we should maybe give you some background on this story. This is the actual this isn't a prop, this is the actual lawsuit that was filed last week. And in that lawsuit, Pets.com, a large impersonal corporation, describes Triumph as, quote, a rubber dog that wears a gold bow tie, often smokes a cigar, regularly uses vulgarity, insults both humans and other dogs, and often conducts physical attacks of a sexual nature on female dogs. Now, let me, in fairness, point out that I believe more than half the dogs that Triumph attacks are male, okay? He likes to go both ways. Equal opportunity puppet. Now, the big question is, what about Triumph's claims that the sock puppet is a Johnny-come-lately who's ripping him off? That's how this whole thing got started. As we showed the other night on this program, and believe me, I'd love to side with Triumph, but those charges, to me, seem pretty flimsy. For example, Triumph's microphone is black. The sock puppet's is white. That's a big chromatic difference. Huge, all right? Triumph tugs on hot dogs with other dogs. The sock puppet tugs on burgers, okay? No similarity there, folks. Triumph likes to be the pitcher when he humps dogs, and the sock puppet is a catcher in the relationship. So as you see, there are no similarities between these wisecracking dog puppets with microphones that attack physically. All right. Just wanted to point that out. Now, move the card. You'll do fine. He likes to dwell. Folks, last November, this is another thing that there's no similarity. Last November in Los Angeles, Triumph hassled celebrities in their homes, like Barbra Streisand. Take a look.
Please, Barbara! We're big fans of all of your crap! Come on, Barbara! Come on out, you bitch!
He also hassled celebrities' guard dogs. Right there. You see him going after that. But look at this big difference. In the sock puppets commercial a month later, he yells at poodles. Very different, okay? That's not a... And he hassles a cat in its house. You see? He's yelling at a cat in its house, not a dog behind a fence.
Or Barbra Streisand.
Or Barbra Streisand. Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I think Triumph's crazy, personally. There's no similarity there. Anyway, whatever you and I might think of Triumph's claims, he's getting a lot of support from people who think that it's unfair that he's being sued. In fact, internationally, Triumph has become a real cause célèbre. Take a look.
Triumph Telefono.
Hola, Castro. Cuba es magnífico para mi popa.
He speaks an international language, Triumph.
Certainly does.
Could use him at the UN. And finally, well, let's go back now and see what's happening. Let's go see what's happening with the press conference taking place live 8 feet from us. Now, this is interesting. I see there's some commotion behind the podium. There are some other dogs. Obviously, they're supporters of Triumph's. I don't see Triumph yet, though. I don't see if he's going to show exact.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right. First, I would like to thank all of my supporters, everybody for their support. Alan Dershowitz, Lazaro Gonzalez. You're my man, Lazaro, and of course, the masturbating bear. These past 10 days have been very trying ones for myself, my wife, over here, my mistress, and the sheep with whom we have three-way sex. Very supportive. Oh, yes. They and others around me have helped me as I struggled to find the strength to deal with the accusations made upon me by the plaintiff. Oh, yes. However, I realize that I must also take responsibility for my own actions. I must consider the consequences of making fun of Pets.com, a great supply company, and also of their puppet, a great, great puppet. Okay, take it out. Take it out. Take it out. I mean, come on, people, come on. Come on, take a look at this lawsuit. Now I know why human beings wipe their ass. I just threw away my arm, too. That's how much I thought of that. Come on, seriously, who the hell wants to buy pet food online instead of going to the pet shop? Do you people realize the kind of crazy, hot, caged bitches you meet at the pet shop? This is what I hear, Pets.com. I hear your stock's going down faster than me on a Pekingese. If you go down the toilet, I'm going to be drinking from it. I kid. Look. Maybe they're suing me because they like the press, you know? Well, listen, I like the press too. Check it out. In conclusion, I would like to address the sock puppet personally. Crappy,
I just want to tell you that you can try to stop me from speaking out, like they tried to stop the great defenders of free speech in this country. Great men like Horace Greeley, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Larry Flint, and Al Goldstein. You can try to stop us all, but know one thing. Every joke you take, every rip-off you make, every rule you break, like a .com fake, I will poop on you.
Oh, yeah, little break. We'll be right back. Kevin James is here. Stick around. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is very special. This is appointment television right here. American Idol, as you may or may not know, recently held a round of auditions in Honolulu, Hawaii. This is for the latest, the newest American Idol. And people came from all over the country to try out for the latest American Idol. So we decided we should send a correspondent to cover what's going on, right? That's what you do if you're a news show like ours. So we sent our very own correspondent, Triumph, the insult comic dog, to the show. Yeah, we thought, who better to suss out what's happening and give us a fair assessment of what's happening over there? So Triumph went over there to cover the American Idol auditions in Hawaii. Here's what happened.
The Hawaiian Islands, possessing a rare beauty unlike any part of mainland America. Hey, over there. Don't go in there. I just pooped in there. How you doing in there? Having fun? All right. Be sure to see all the sights while you're here. Like Pearl Harbor. That's right. I blame you. But for thousands of desperate losers, the action is all here. In Aloha Stadium, where the flotsam and jetsam of America has floated
like poop across the Pacific
to the 5 islands for a desperate last chance at the final auditions of a crappy show. Perhaps there has never been such an amazing, impressive array of talent. For me to poop on! Okay. Leave the comedy to me and sing for real.
Time goes by.
Very nice. How did you learn that breath control? How did you learn how to sing and suck at the same time? I'm here with Mike from Hawaii, also known as Hawaii 500. I kid. No, seriously, who are your influences musically?
Brian McKnight, Boyz II Men.
Chef Boyardee. I kid. To me, you're already a star. And by star, I mean a large gassy object that you can see from miles away.
Darling.
What do you think will happen if you win American Idol? You think it'll help you meet girls, or in your case, lonely businessmen? I can already see the local headlines in your hometown.
Oh, yes.
Local loser blows his brains out after being humiliated. Look at you, very pretty. You're not Asian. You're not from Hawaii, though. There's some Hawaiians, not you.
No.
Interesting, because you remind me of Don Ho's daughter.
Really?
Yes, Skanky Ho. Because look at this. You look like Don Ho's daughter, Skanky Ho. Oh, snap, girlfriend. You know I'm just messing with you. Oh, yes.
NBC, how much is that doggy in the window? The one with the cigar in his mouth.
Okay, can we just skip ahead to the drive-by shooting?
Ooh, I like the way your lips quiver. It reminds me of a dachshund's labia. Joseph, give me a little taste of the real Joseph.
Unbreak my heart, say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walk out the door. Out of my life.
Oh, God. I'm so wet.
Very disappointing. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, absolute true story. At this point, some people from Fox decided they didn't like what Triumph was doing, so they had Triumph thrown out of Aloha Stadium. Actually ejected. We are not making this up. Triumph was thrown out. Triumph immediately went to KHNL, the local NBC affiliate in Oahu, and he told them what happened. And here is the actual local news as it appeared in Honolulu that night.
A major NBC celebrity tossed out of the American Idol tryouts at Aloha Stadium. The story is next on News 8.
You're watching News 8 at 10.
American television viewers have come to love animals that have appeared on the small screen over the years.
But in more recent years, a new animal star has burst onto the scene. And tonight he's here in Honolulu.
Dad!
But before Triumph, the insult comic dog, could spread his Aloha spirit too far, he was cut off.
I was escorted out after they told us that they, didn't want us around. Apparently, I didn't meet the high standards of the Fox network that have been set by the likes of Darva Conger and Geraldo.
Triumph says he was only trying to help out the wannabe singers by telling the truth.
I was here to exercise my constitutional right to humiliate losers and crush their dreams.
You suck!
This is America. Hawaii is part of America. And these principles of human dignity, they were forcibly imposed on these islands years ago.
Live from News 8, your neighborhood weather report.
Meteorologist Sherry Schumer has the night off.
But the weather report rolls on, and we have a special guest in the Weather Center tonight.
How you doing? Yeah, look, I got a lot of free time now that I was kicked out. Thanks for the throw there, Howard. By the way, you're terrific, you know? With that talent and that haircut, you're really on a rocket to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Okay, let's see what our satellite is telling us today. Oh, little clouds are coming into the sky. Oh, poor Hawaii. You might have a cloud or two. Screw you, Hawaii. Okay, tonight, what is this? Evening clouds, and yes, mostly dry and pleasant. Okay. Dry and pleasant, that's an inherent contradiction, isn't it? For me it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. And then what have we got? Oh, no! Light winds! Light winds! What will Hawaii do? Close the schools! I'm just going to say what everyone else in America is thinking. Hawaii, you're a pussy! Don't worry about the light winds. Hurricane Isabel couldn't mess up your hair. Okay, here's the 5-day forecast. Oh, look what we've got. Warm, that's interesting news. Humid, that's good for your hair, anchor guy. You can save on Aquanet that day. And then we got what here? We got the cloudy. Oh no, cloudy. Oh no, here's another cloud. It's Armageddon for Hawaii. Colin Powell. Oh, what are we going to do? I can't look at the damage. Hawaii is about to suffer. Clouds everywhere. This entire state is threatened with 3 full days of shade. Oh, God. Back to you.
Thank you very much.
I'm not a braggart. I'm not into myself. I don't toot my own horn. That's not Coney's style. But let me just explain for a second the incredible power of my little late night show. This show is, I think, one of the most powerful shows in entertainment, and I've got proof. Listen to this. Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, who I'll get to in just a second, has a new CD out. It's called, of course, Come Poop With Me. And, what did you expect? Reflections. You thought that would be the title? Anyway, Triumph CD was released on Tuesday, all right? And then by yesterday, I think it was ranked number 30 at Amazon.com. It was, you know, slowly working its way up. Well, last night, Triumph appeared on this show. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look what happened. He was at 30. Now, overnight, the CD rocketed to number 20 right there on Amazon.com. And you think, why? I'll tell you why. Because of me! Anyway, so take a look here. Here it is at number 20. And check this out. Look how many stars it got. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars for this album. It's our generation's Dark Side of the Moon, this thing. It's that important. But then look what it beat out. Look what's behind it in line, right there. Barbra Streisand. And look over here. Look how many stars. Did she get 5 stars? Oh, no! 4 stars. And her album's cheaper, too. All right, well, anyway. Just thought I'd mention that right there. It's the power of this show. Now, folks, in case you missed last night's show, we sent Triumph the Insult Comic Dog to Honolulu. What did I just say? Honolulu, right? I just went Honolulu. I did. Anyway, we sent Triumph the Insult Comic Dog to Honolulu to check in on the latest round of American Idol auditions. And that's what we did last night. And things were going great until Fox, this is a true story, sent security and had Triumph thrown off the lot. They escorted him off the lot, and then he went and hung out at the local news affiliate station and filed a report. That all happened last night. Well, the next day, I mean, we showed you that on the show last night. The next day, Triumph managed to sneak back in and talk to some more people waiting to audition. So we're going to show you a few more of these encounters between Triumph and the people auditioning for American Idol.
What's your name?
My name's Ian, and I'm from Pennsylvania.
People tell you can sing?
Yeah.
And are all your friends deaf?
Yes, most of them.
Where are you from originally?
From here.
From here? So you're a Hawaiian guy?
Oh, no, I'm Asian. I'm Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, all right. Okay. Sorry about the 70s. I guess this is your revenge. Give me a little taste of the Pennsylvania douche.
You can reach me with your mind.
Okay, good. Just measuring here. Oh, yes. Very impressive. Very impressive. You've got a lot of potential.
You go, girl. Oh, yes. What a soulful voice. You're like a white Celine Dion. Wow. That was so loud I could barely hear Bonnie Raitt trying to shoot herself.
You know, seriously, I wish I could say you had a chance, but you know, the whole thing is rigged. Yeah, they really totally favor people who aren't horrible. No. No, I'm kidding. You're great. You've got the less masculine, mildly retarded Justin Timberlake thing going. You think you're going to be on American Idol?
Definitely. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm first in line.
You've got the body for it. Check it out, man. Move over, Britney. Look at these. Look at these.
I ain't got no crystal ball. I'd waste it all.
Seriously, I haven't heard noises like that since I caught my balls in the lawn sprinkler.
Well, you can always be a wet nurse.
Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Now I get it. Yes, that explains the implants. Very good.
Rescue you. You like romantic movies. And girl, I'm going to sing for you. Sing it, girl.
What's the secret to your misguided confidence? Seriously.
Seriously speaking, my faith.
Oh, that's a new one. Yes. No, what? Is this a Jesus thing?
I have a relationship with Jesus.
Oh, no. Don't say that about Jesus. You really, Jesus is the reason you're here?
He provided a way for me to get here.
Oh, boy.
Definitely.
Okay, what? $1.95 bus fare? What have you got to sing for us then?
Amazing Grace.
Oh, boy, another. Oh, Jesus gives me the strength to make an idiot out of me. Good. No, good. Jesus loves you.
Yes, he does.
He gives you all the inspiration. Sing, go ahead.
Okay. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that
Help me out here.
saves.
You forget it. It's not going to happen.
Thanks, pal. Got another 10,000 for you. Okay? Don't go too far. No, I don't know about getting on American Idol, honestly. But if you want to get on national television, here's another way. Eat this horse's rectum. You want to be on national TV?
Yeah.
Here. I've got lyrics for you. If you sing these lyrics, I'll put you on the television. For real. For real.
Okay.
Will you do it?
Yes.
Come on. Okay. Get ready.
This is it. My chance is here to take a creepy ballad and sing it like a queer. I sound gay. I sound gay. That's what all the people say. I sound gay. I sound so gay. I'm like a feminine version of Clay.
I'm not black, no matter how hard I try. I'm not black.
In my dreams, I have a semblance of talent.
Go for it.
In my dreams, I can carry a tune. I can't hold a regular job, and I'm not an embarrassment to my parents.
Who do I think I'm kidding? Why did I leave my job as a busboy at the Cheesecake Factory? I'm gonna spread my wings and suck for you. I'll suck until the night is through. 'Cause you know that I am a pathetic guy. I'm gonna suck until I touch the sky.
All right, now Triumph, do you have the results?
Yes, oh, this is so exciting. Who's going to be the next American Idol loser? Is it Mariah Carey? Is it? No, it's you. It's the Pennsylvania douche.
Ladies and gentlemen,
take it, Conan.
Meet your favorite American Idol loser, Ian Carr. Ian. Stick around for Daryl Hammond. The MTV Video Music Awards were last night, and it was a big deal. All the big stars turn out. Well, we here at Late Night were especially proud that our good friend got to go. And by our good friend, I mean Triumph, the insult kind of guy. Yeah. He got to go. He was also one of the featured performers on the show. He's got an album on the charts. This guy's going places. And apparently Triumph was there all night. And before the show, he actually caught the action on the red carpet, brought a film crew. Take a look.
Tonight, the Met Opera House is brimming with stars. Yes, the entire spectrum of pop music is represented here. Everything from crap to Hey, Will! Will Smith! Where's DJ Jazzy J? Where's Jazzy J? Doesn't he get to poop on movie screens once a year, too? We love you! Hey, Jay!
You're a Backstreet Boy. Why did it take so long for you to get depressed? When, Stefani? When? There's no doubt that you suck! Carson, I'm trying to figure out which of us has the better life. What do you think, folks? What's better? To interview boy bands all day or to eat your own puke? It's a hard one. There's Jessica Simpson, a real original. She's being told what Britney is doing so that she can rip it off. Nelly Furtado. I don't think she's looking, so here we go. This is very embarrassing. Paulie, the 1995 awards are right next door.
Nick! Run, Nick, run! InSync is performing. Run! You're liable to catch second-hand sock.
Janet Jackson! Please talk to me. Is Michael coming? Is he bringing the llama? I want to stop the llama.
Yeah, that was some night. You did a good job. Well, of course, after he was done on the red carpet, then it was time for the actual award show itself. Here's a highlight from Triumph's appearance. Yeah, they're good friends in real life. They hang out a lot. Anyway, afterwards, Triumph was immediately hustled to the press tent, where I thought he conducted himself very professionally and did a great job.
I don't know if you saw it, but I was up there and I feel a little guilty. I used MTV's offer as a means of trying to sniff J-Lo's butt. And as you could see, I didn't get the opportunity. I can only continue to imagine its aroma, which I imagine to be pungent yet sweet. All right, I'll take your question.
The first question over here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now you did not
Pittsburgh is a wonderful town for me to poop on. Yes, go ahead.
You did not smell J-Lo's butt, but I noticed that she said something to you when she pushed you away. I'm just wondering what J-Lo said to you.
It was a Spanish curse. It's a language I don't understand, but I could tell that it was vulgar. No, she was very nice. Honestly, J-Lo rules. Her butt rules. Let's face it, it's all about the butt. I mean, have you heard her album? I think her butt actually sings on it. I kid. Next question, next one.
What other dogs on TV, celebrity dogs, do you find attractive?
Sally Jesse Raphael. Other than that, Benji's cool. Of course, he's gay. We all know that. We all know Benji poops on both sides of the street, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nice job, Triumph. Thank you very much. The main reason we came to Los Angeles was because all the big stars are here. We've had a lot of them on our show. It's been an amazing week.
We were going to go to Cleveland, and apparently there's not a lot of stars there.
There's one, Conrad Bain.
Yeah.
From Different Strokes.
Right.
So watch for that next Sweeps. Every night.
Yeah, Conrad Bain.
It's going to be Bain Mania.
Yeah.
But we came here for big stars. We've had them this week. God knows, we've had a lot of the big stars. But I was thinking today, who better to take us on a tour of all the stars' homes than a very specific person? I'm talking about a very talented insult comic we met a few years ago. We met him at the Westminster Dog Show, and he's here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, with his tour of Hollywood, Triumph the insult comic dog.
Come aboard, everyone, and welcome to the Triumph Hollywood Tour of the Homes of the Hollywood Stars. Yes, we're in Hollywood, homes of many beautiful homes and many fabulous stars. For me to poop on! All right, how you folks doing? Everybody having a good time, yes?
All right. Who's this guy right here?
My name's Frank.
Frank, oh good. What are you, Chinese or Japanese?
Chinese.
Yes. Since the war, they're all Chinese, right? No, I kid. You know how I know you're Chinese, man?
How?
Because you ate my dad! It always works. It always works.
All right, folks. We just passed on the left the Grauman's Chinese Theater, classical Hollywood landmark for me to poop on. And then coming up on your left, you'll see the Hollywood Wax Museum, site of many, many famous stars for me to poop on. Coming up to my right, you can see Will Rogers Park. That, of course, is the famous park where George Michael was caught licking himself. Okay, we're going to go over to Barbara Streisand's home. You remember she was in Yentl, yes. And if we're lucky, maybe she'll come out and say hello to us. All right, yeah, I bet she will. Hey, Barbara! Barbara! Come on out, Barbara! We love, come out! Please, Barbara! We're big fans of all of your crap! Come on, Barbara! Come on out, you bitch! Let's go! All right, you'll be sorry! We're coming up to the corner of Carroll Woods and Sunset, which back in 1994 I pulled over on and was sexually serviced by a coyote. Hey, Gregory's back! Gregory! Come on out here, man! We know you're still alive! You can't fool us! Okay. Sorry about Gregory Peck, you two. Either one of you humped him? Who's up for a hump? All right, folks, guess what? We're going to go to Liz Taylor's house now, All right, yeah, I bet that makes you happy, old man. Yeah, you'd like a hump of that. Yes. Liz Taylor, come on out here. Come on, LT. Let's go. Come on, Liz. I got a 90-year-old guy here who's dying to hump you. Hey, Rod! Rod Stewart! Come out here, man! Come on, Rod! What's the matter? You ate a hairball or something? You're getting your stomach pumped again? Come on out here, Maggie May! Wake up! We've got something to say to you! You suck!
That Benatar, give a damn.
Oh, look! That dancing from Cheers has guard dogs. I'll handle this, folks.
Hey, listen. You've probably seen me on TV, right? I want to see dancing. I said I want to see dancing. You want to me? You want to mess with me? Come on, baby. Don't come out of that cave, man. I'll rip you in the ass. That's right, mother. So help me, God. You and up your
Okay, back on the bus. Let's go. All right, you know what, folks? You know what I've been thinking? Hollywood stars are crap, right? Forget it. Yeah. Let's go to the Wax Museum. It's right around here, okay? That'll be a good time, huh? Yeah. All right, yeah. We're here at the exhibit of Benji, the renowned movie star, who, by the way, is queer. You'll notice that Benji has exceptionally long hair. It's done to cover up his excessive genital warts, which have spread to various
various other Benji regions. Here's Morris the cat. Queer. Look, screw Morris, I know. Let's get to the good stuff. Right now, I'm humping the legs of the cast of On Golden Pond, winner of, oh yes, 5 Academy Awards.
Yes, I'll take you back to Kansas.
Folks, isn't it wax great? You can do so much with it. But guess what? I just thought of one more celebrity, and I know he'll hang out with us. He's Lord and Pook. He's shameless. Sounds good? Yeah. All right. Let's go, Tashi. Don't disappoint. Tashi! Come here, man. Tashi, yeah, you want to... Can we all say hello? Can we come down, man? What do you want? I want you to quit with the music. Come on. Will you come? Yeah, come, baby. Come, Tashi. Bring it down, Tashi. Yes. I told you. What I told you. Oh, yes. Shake his hand, now leave.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Tashi, you want in on this? Okay, suit yourself. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, Grandma, here's what I want you to say to Tashi. Okay? Yes.
Mr. Tesh, I love your music. I buy all of your CDs, and I think you're great. And you're one of the best musicians ever for me to poop on.
Nailed you, Tashi! This is the best tour ever!
His name's Triumph. He's an insult comic. He's going to get us sued. This year, due to Triumph's growing fame, he's like number 8 on the People magazine list of popular entertainers. Triumph was welcomed to the Westminster Dog Show with open arms as part of the USA Network broadcasting team. He's come a long way, and we're excited. Let's take a look.
She's a skank. I banged her. Oh, yes. Come on, Joe. You can smell her poon from here. Seriously.
Has this been cleared? Because they're calling O'Brien. Because last year they ran these guys out.
Okay, I was thrown out of the booth. But it's all right, because backstage, one can view the seamy underbelly of Westminster. Here, where the dogs congregate and partake unrestricted in the burgeoning sex toy industry. Doggy treats, if you will.
The Cherrybrook Company has a full assortment of sexual paraphernalia for dogs.
Nobles, or as we call them, French poodle ticklers. Here we have some dildos.
Here's another one, very tall and thin. I think this is for greyhounds exclusively. Check this one out. Oh my God, Galileo knew how to party. Hercules, with ribbing for her pleasure. Yes. I guess this is some crazy threesome thing. Amazing Giuliani hasn't closed down this place.
What's the beach's name? Tiffany. Okay, and is this her sex toy of preference, the cojones one? Not really. Yeah, not really. Come on. Look at that tongue. She could satisfy 3 beagles at once.
Seriously. She can get you off and check for ringworm at the same time.
All right, let's check out the ring section. This is for your putting around your pink thing, of course. This is about my size, you know what I'm saying? This one here is for St. Bernard's, I guess. You got a winner here? Of course. He won? All right, let's check out the package. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. The black ones really are the biggest.
I have to return this. It didn't fit around the black dog's nuts.
No, that's not how this works. Let me show you some good stuff, okay? You ever see one of these? No, I haven't. Yes. You see, it's got nice, easy entry holes in the front and the back. This is what you guys need here. All right? I bought it on the internet. All right. I'm here at the stand for the magazine Dog Fancy, the foremost purveyor of gay dog pornography on the planet. So tell me, are you happy that Westminster is now tolerant of gay pornography?
This is not gay pornography.
Come on! Look at Fabio here. He's had more ding-dongs in him than a Hostess factory. Look at this. They had to use this thing to put a smile on his face. He's queer. This is very exciting. I'm here with superstar Whoopi Goldberg. How are you, Whoopi? And this is exciting. She's here with her friend Bruce Vilanch.
Look at those mugs.
This is why we do it doggy style. Here, guys. You're going to need this because no one else is going to play. Hey, who's your daddy?
Oh, sorry. Wrong side.
I live to love. Sorry.
Now that's a dog show. For me to poop on.
Oh, my Lord. He's the best dog insult comic I've ever worked with.
Absolutely.
And the two of us just had a great chemistry, which is crucial if you're going to do a sitcom. And so it's not going to go. NBC is not going to make it. But if it's okay with everybody, I don't want to let it go to waste. I want to show them a sneak peek of the sitcom that almost made it on the air. Yeah, do you think people would like to see this?
Absolutely.
Be fun. Liz, could you roll my sitcom with Triumph, please? This is you should see this. This is good. Take a look.
You need to be cleaner, and you can eat my pink wiener. It can drive you nuts with a couple of mutts. With a couple of mutts. With a couple of mutts.
Triumph. Triumph, my spatula is not a chew toy.
Yeah. Whatever. What's for dinner, freckle butt?
Well, not that you deserve any, but once again, I've made my veal Florentine.
Ooh, veal Florentine. That's a very classy dish. For me to poop on!
Wait a minute. Hey, what's going on here? This new carpet is soaked. Now, tell me you just spilled water on it.
Well, it used to be water 4 hours ago.
I cannot believe that you did that.
Hey, easy, Fifi. We're roommates. I'm marking my territory.
Yeah. Well, no wonder your wife threw you out.
Hey. She'll be back. Wait till she's in heat.
All right, well, just just watch your language, Triumph. Julie is coming over any minute. I want this place clean and nice.
You're still seeing that bitch?
Julie is not a bitch.
Yeah. Right, and the Taco Bell dog makes solid poops. Let me ask you something. Have you even humped that broad yet?
Well, frankly, a gentleman doesn't talk about such things.
Oh, gentlemen, well, let me tell you, the other 5,000 gentlemen have been talking. Let me tell you something. That girl's had more bones buried in her than my kennel's backyard.
Hey, wait a minute. The doorbell, that's her. It's got to be it.
That's her.
Okay. All right. Who is it?
It's Mr. Ropley for the rent.
Oh, my God, it's Mr. Ropley. Mr. Ropley, just a minute, okay? Oh, God, it's Mr. Ropley. This is terrible.
Yes, what, why?
Why? I told Mr. Ropley that you're my seeing eye dog. It's the only way he'd allow you into the building. Just play along, okay?
All right, I'll play along.
Okay. Hello there, Mr. Ropley.
Hello, fellas.
What's going on? What's going on?
Like my wife always said, it's that time of the month.
That's a good one, sir. Very good one, sir. Well, let me get that check for you, okay? We don't want to be late with the rent. Now, where's my seeing eye dog? Triumph? Here, boy, help me out.
Okay. 2 steps to the right. All right, now turn left. Step over my pee.
Okay.
Okay, top drawer, left side. Woof.
Yeah! I got it right here. Yes, that's very good. Okay, well, there you go. There you go, Mr.
Well, that is some dog you have.
Yeah. Well, thank you, and say hi to Mrs. Ropley.
Speaking of dogs.
What was that?
Down, boy.
That's what she said. Actually, her exact words were, lower, boy. Okay, lower, boy, please, lower.
Don't mind him, sir. It's just the distemper talking, okay? Now, see you next month.
Something smells fishy.
Hey, enough about your wife.
All right.
Come on, I mean, really.
Man, that was close. Triumph, you didn't tell me Mr. Ropley was coming.
Hey, big boy, you didn't tell me you were chopping off my nuts.
With a couple of mutts. With a couple of mutts.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Oh, hello. I was just sharing a little Christmas spirit with my family. Everyone's here. My wonderful kids, my beautiful wife, some guy. Hey, my wife's cheating on me. What can I do? It's all right because not only is she here, but I also have my beautiful mistress. How you doing, baby? Oh, yes. Yes, they're all here because Christmas is that special time of year for me to poop on. Right now, we're all cracking the Yule log, decorating the tree, and of course, pooping on it. Oh, yes. Come on, you know you want it, baby. Oh, hello. I was just sharing a Christmas sex toy with my mistress. Right now, the Triumph family kids are all getting ready to sing
Oh, come all ye faithful.
No, I don't want to be on TV. I don't want to do this.
Shut up! You're going to do it like I told you!
I don't. I want to be an engineer.
Shut up, you fairy!
I'm going to college. I'm going to Texas A&M.
And of course, we'll have another great Christmas tradition. Triumph's College All-America football team.
Jairus Jackson, the quarterback, Notre Dame.
Hey, you know. That's right, that's right. Hey, folks, you know Jarius here is one heck of a quarterback for me to poop on.
Sebastian Janikowski, plays kicker, Florida State.
All right. Attaboy. Good for you. That's right, folks. Hey, you know they say Sebastian has one strong leg for me to poop on.
David Boston, wide receiver, Ohio State.
All right. That's right, Ohio State. Hey, you know, folks, I hear David runs the 40 in 4.1 seconds. For me to poop on! Let's hear it for the high school or whatever, all-American people, whatever they are. Let's give it a hand for them. College, yes. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. I was just having a three-way with my mistress and the sheep. Right now, all the kids are enjoying some eggnog, so everyone is happy, right?
No, it's not true. I hate you, Father. I hate you.
Shut up! No. Shut up, you're happy!
No, Father, I think I'm gay.
I don't hear this. I didn't hear
this, Father.
I didn't hear this.
You've got to deal with it.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yes. And we'll have a special musical guest as well. That's right, folks. Television moderator Conan O'Brien.
Let it snow. Let it.
All right. Folks, may the good Lord, thank you very much. A little more?
No!
Okay. May the good Lord bless us and poop on us all.
Yeah. This thing, it's a juggernaut. It's done very well. Huge hit. Everybody talking about Eminem and his great movie. And the movie, of course, is about his beginnings as a rap artist. And now there's a controversy, and a big controversy. Listen to this. This weekend, another big star has a movie coming out about his humble beginnings. And now, some people think it rips off Eminem and 8 Mile. And the star of the new movie says that Eminem ripped him off, and it's all getting really nasty and really ugly. To explain more, take a look at the movie trailer for this new film that's just about to come out, and you be the judge.
Hey, Triumph. I would have humped your mom, but I couldn't tell which end was which.
Oh, that's a great insult. Yes, great insult. For me to...
Oh, Mom, no! Did you spike the toilet with Jack Daniels again?
You ever get to the point in life when you've got to stop licking yourself up here and start licking yourself down there?
If you had one shot to hump everything you ever wanted.
Bring it on, bitch.
Poodles.
You suck.
Terriers. Those Chinese dogs with the bald asses.
I'm gonna get buried again, man!
I can't battle anymore! What? You're a genius, T. You want to live in this town for the rest of your life?
Mom, why are you such a whore? You've been rear-ended so much you should have handlebars on your back. Okay, is that all you've got? I beat my pink thing harder than this.
You've had more bones buried in you than the skeleton factory.
Man, if you make it, think of all the bitches you'll get.
Not about the beaches, man. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Triumph, is that a cigar in your mouth or a Doberman's penis?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, oh, oh. Dude, you're like my doggy door. You swing both ways. My fleas have bigger pink things than you. Yo, who's your groomer? I've seen nicer fur on Robin Williams' back. Look at this. It's Raggedy Ann and Andy's gay brother.
Give it to me, come on!
Oh, crap. You told me he was at work, bitch. Lick yourself in the nutsack, the ball bag, the hot rocks, the pooch pants, the scrotum.
That is not cool,
Lick
bro.
yourself in the doggy bag, the twin tack, the Scooby snack, the ring dings, the Olsen twins, the lima beans. Lick yourself in the puppy seats, the umlaut, the moltos, the doggy nature, bicameral legislature.
You can't beat me, Triumph. I'm the best there is.
You are the best there is. For me to poop on! Lick yourself on the balls and the stick balls, the poached eggs, the stuffed shells, the air, the panic room.
So I don't know, maybe that'll do well, too. Who can say? Well, we'll take a little break. When we come back, Lisa Kudrow is going to be joining us. Triumph, take it away!
Okay, here we go. You've got to lick yourself in the nutsack, the ball bag, the hot rocks, the pooch pants, the scrotum, you own them. Lick yourself in the doggy bag, the twin pack, the Scooby snack, the ring dings, the Olsen twins, the lima beans. Lick yourself in the puppy seats, the umlaut, the malt ball, the doggy nature, bicameral legislature. Lick yourself in the balls and the stick balls, the poached eggs, the stuffed shells, the heirlooms, the panic room. Lick yourself.
I'm from New Jersey and I want to see New Jersey's greatest rock band, JBJ! Woohoo!
Alright.
Who's this guy? Hi. How you doing?
Yes.
Hi, yeah.
It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. This is...
Well, this guy's chilling. How you doing?
Are you all right, man?
I'm chilling.
We all love you, man.
All right.
You're going to be all right. Moron. I understand you have some surprise guests tonight at the show.
Very surprised.
Yeah, I think it's 80,000 surprise guests. I'm surprised. No, seriously, you've got some great musicians coming on, all right? Some great ones, yes. That is, as long as Eddie Money's Vega doesn't conk out. Testing, I'm Bon Jovi, I suck. All right, so I'm here with these fans, all of whom won a contest, and the prize was a Bon Jovi sound check. Yes. That's like, you know, being told that you're going to heaven and then finding out it's run by, yeah, I got nothing. This is the guy who sits in the back and has to watch Jovi wiggle his ass all night in those tight pants, right, Tico?
That's tough.
Yeah, what is with those tight pants anyway, man? Jovi, he looks like he's smuggling a chihuahua in there. You know what I'm saying? I kid. Bon Jovi's a great actor. Come on, he's a great actor. I mean, he's pretended to be a rock musician for 20 years. 3, 4.
Is this mic on?
Hey, Rock, talk to me. You want?
Yes, well, Bon Jovi's married, Sambuca's married, so you're going to have to settle for this guy.
Seriously, man, what's with the hair? You remind me of an Afghan I stopped last week. You led for Bon Jovi.
We led for the Bon Jovi.
Yeah, so you're like, you opened for them, you're like the anal you opened for Bon Jovi, so you're like the anal mucus that dribbles out before the real poop comes. Now, how does it feel?
It feels slimy, wet, and runny.
Yes. No, I have a lot of respect for you guys, seriously. Seriously. A lesser band would have quit. If there were a lesser band, I can only speculate. Did you see these guys behind the music? It reminded me of what I did behind the radiator.
Yeah,
let's poop on you for a second,
on me,
okay?
man.
Because you've been very gracious and I want to crap all over. Okay. All right? Now tell me, I like the lyrics that I was hearing out there. What was that one? Every morning, how's it go?
Every morning there's a halo.
In the...
Yeah, I don't even remember, man. Every morning there's a halo hanging from the... I don't even remember. I've got to sing it live.
Holy shit.
I pooped on myself, man. You know, every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. I'm not singing it right again. It's got religious connotations that you don't understand.
Right. Give me a break.
You don't
Your
know.
lyrics are about as deep as a Yorkie's vagina.
Look at this guy. He looks like his jeans were acid washed while he was wearing them.
You're the mom, and you're bringing her a new generation to Bon Jovi. You're never too young to experience total mediocrity.
I'm a Bon Jovi fan! I'm going to beat up my girlfriend and then fall asleep in the car! Bon Jovi rocks, baby!
Look at this guy. Oh, yes. Thanks, man.
You got it, man.
Woo, yes! Sugar Ray in the house, baby! Sugar Ray! They suck worse than Jovi. Go figure.
You got that right.
Oh, baby. One little... Very nice. You're supposed to be
Queen Amidala.
Queen. You're supposed to be Queen Amidala, yes. And look over here. You are King I'm a doofus, yes. What is this?
You're dangerously close to being a toad.
What's going on? Whichever one of you wins is the Uber dork. Go ahead and compete.
Oh boy, this is good. This is not gonna work.
All right.
Headache.
This is a Darth Vader impersonation from The Empire Strikes Back. Keep it.
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Exactly like it, but
Fine.
you're not breathing heavily.
No.
Imagine you've just run 10 feet and you're out of
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
There's a rush here. Look, they're giving out hats and Star Wars Legos, yes.
Lego.
Don't do anything crazy like give it to a child. What the hell's that?
It's a mini-series on ABC.
So everyone will have seen you by the time this airs. Everyone who's a f***ing loser. Movie stars are such sluts. It sounds good to me. Today's your lucky day. Hello, look at this. Look who's here. Folks, please remember to have your nerd spayed or neutered. So you're supposed to, what's the deal here? Are you supposed to be a Star Wars guy or someone from Peace?
Yes. Look upon me, my grand magnificence. Or not.
I'm looking at your grand magnificence right now. Oh, boys. I guess it's sold out. All right. This has gotten cute enough. Okay, we'll take some of these. Take some of these. It's okay, I'm a celebrity. All right. No, don't be afraid. I'm from the mainland. And here I come in peace. Don't be afraid. She thinks I'm some kind of god. I command you to let me take these for free. Oh, he's a mime. Look at this. Mime it up. Come on. Mime it up, buddy. Come on. Oh my God. It's dead? That's horrible. Okay, I'll be quick. Okay, hold on. Eat up, folks. No, it's great to be here in Hawaii. No, seriously, it's very humid here. I haven't felt this much moisture since a Great Dane licked my nutsack. Thank you very much. Everybody, say hello to my hula beach. I would like to sniff her butt. But as every dog knows, if you eat through the grass, you throw up on the ass. I'm going to sing a little number for you with the Hawaiian flavor. But I want to let you know, I also have a CD coming out. It's called Come Poop With Me. It has beautiful songs on it like Benji's Queer. Benji's queer, Benji's gay. He sees two balls and he barks, hooray! Tonight we're going to give you a little bit of a Hawaiian flavor. I like to stoop my hula bitchy. She has a little itchy, but I like to stoop her all the same. Yes. I'm going to bang a Linny Langer from behind. A doggy style, I'm going to bang a Linny Langer from behind. Oh yes, keep wiggling, bitch. Oh yes. Like I said, 46 orders of French toast and 36 scrambled eggs with bacon and 65 OJs. Okay, yes, 20 minutes is great. Okay, all right, I think I got it all. I hope you're happy. What, bitch? Oh, you're kidding, okay. Oh, God, you're insatiable. Oh.
What are you here for? The carnival?
Pour la carnaval, pour s'amuser.
And look at this right here. Looking at you reminds me of the time I went down on a husky.
Oh, bonjour, look at this. So cute.
Do you do mime? What is mime? It's like you pretending that you have like a tangible object, you know, like talent. Not so happy now, huh? Mime bitch. Okay, this is Bonhomme the Snowman, the Quebec Winter Carnival's ambassador of goodwill and corporate whore. I hear Bonhomme is the Michelin Man's gay cousin.
On entend dire...
Bonhomme loves hanging on to the North Pole, if you get my drift. Bonhomme, we have to go. No, Bonhomme. But Bonhomme, I'm with NBC. Bonhomme, do you melt when Boy Scouts sit on your lap?
Madame, est-ce que vous allez fondre avec un petit garçon?
What's the deal with this stuff, huh? I come for American food and you give me this crap? What's this? Poutine? Poutine? These white things. It looks like Bonhomme took a dump on my French fries. You love Bonhomme, yes?
Bonhomme is very fun.
He's a dog. Yeah, look at him. That's how Hitler got started. Hey, love! Don't push! You blew me off for the last time, man!
Je suis sculpteur.
Huh? What?
I'm a sculptor.
So you sculpted this Bonhomme idiot?
Cette espèce d'idiot, le bonhomme?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think you could make it better. Yeah, I'll pay you. Let's talk. This is going to be good.
Carnival Bonhomme! Here's your precious Bonhomme. Come on, he likes it. Look at him smiling. It's totally consensual. Consensual.
I take care of you, yes? Don't worry about the thing. It's on the Canadian government. Your tax dollars at work, Canada! I thought my CD was done, but that's not what they say. Do an insult track. We need it for radio play. Ram in the names. I'll take a long, hard P. Time to mess up the biz like an MP3. American Idols, that's who I look for in the poop section of my local record store. Ruben or Clay, oh, which should I pick? It's like choosing which puddle of vomit to lick. And when I want something even more goofy and fake, I look up N for NSYNC or T for Timberlake. So many skills Justin's making a buck at. Does he rap? Does he sing? He doesn't know what to suck at. Now as for the bitches, let's give Britney thanks for the face that launched a million preteen skank. You were a virgin, that had to be hard. You've had more bugs in your mouth than a Saint Bernard. I kid.
You just make a little joke.
I joke with you.
Little dog, little joke.
I kid.
You just make a little joke.
Yeah, you're a great actor still.
Little dog, little joke.
Now let's go to Walmart where they won't sell my CD. That company's nuts are in a jar in aisle 3. But you can see Christina in all her sluthood. It's like watching porn, but the music's not as good. I want to stuff my TV's crotch with $1. Still, I'd hump you if I could wear my flea collar. You're looser than my poop after eating honeydew. Only 50 cents been plugged more than you. And yet you're too old for Fred Durst to desire. He's checking out the cast of Lizzie McGuire. Soon Fred will try to get Mandy Moore to open for him, and I don't mean on tour. You're not the first Durst, poor R. Kelly. His videos premiere at the LAPD. I believe they set up an innocent guy. You know what else? I believe I can fly. I kid.
You just make a little joke.
I joke with you.
Little dog, little joke.
I kid.
You just make a little joke.
I believe Michael too.
Little dog, little joke.
Now look how friggin' cool those guys from the Strokes are. Their riffs are 3 times as old as my jokes are. Hey, White Stripes guy, is that your wife or your sister? Shouldn't you be playing country music, mister? Hey, Coldplay, maybe you should be cold sore. Back when you were U2, I liked you so much more. Somehow your song Yellow reminds me of P. I think cause when it's over, it's a big relief to me. Yo, Pink, is that your hair or a tattoo? I didn't know Supercuts had a drive-through. Yo, Nelly, what the hell kind of name is that? That's about as
as gangster as an Easter bonnet hat. And Snoop says he's clean now, you make the call. The guy's higher than Billy Joel's cholesterol. Snoop, there's only room for one dog, Putz. And I can rap. Can you lick your own nuts? Boop Diddy, are you in show business still? I didn't know wearing a suit was a skill. J-Lo, J-Lo, the giant tailor. For a doggy's nose, that's the holy grail-o. Shakira's butt's fine, but it won't hold still, you see. I sniffed Elton John's tush just for all the history. I sniffed J-Lo's ass and got too touchy-feely. She let loose a bomb that was bigger than Geely. I kid. I joke with you. I kid. I even like I don't like Affleck. Avril Lavigne, punk queen, now there's a key there. Go back north, Celine needs a babysitter. Philip Glass, atonal ass, you're not immune. Write a song with a tune. And on the list of these hoops, don't leave off MTV. I scared them and Eminem, so they gave the hook to me. Slim Shady, why do you find me so scary? We're just two regular dudes who Mariah Carey. Wipe off that frown, just do without it. Hey, my mom was a bitch too, but I don't go writing songs about it. I kid. I joke with you. I kid. You know I never meant to hurt you. I kid. It's a joke, you see. Let's stop hating each other. Leave the pooping to me.
Okay, that's a wrap. Where's my car?